Hello guys, it's Max here from Daily Market Movements. Welcome to another episode where today we're going to be analysing the S&P500 followed by the Nasdaq100 and the DowJones30 future chart on this final trading session of the week and of course the final trading session of the month of July. And we have a very good video for you all today, and it might come as a little bit of a surprise to many of you who followed me throughout this year. Now, most of you would have known that for the whole of the year so far, I've been telling everyone on YouTube to be buying the markets, coming on and buying the Dow, buying the Nasdaq and buying the S&P 500, despite, we've had some readings, of course, throughout the year which have told us that we have been very overbought at times, and despite that I've continued to come on to YouTube and use it as a platform to advise everyone to perhaps consider buying the dips, even though we are considered to be overbought here. And that changes today for the very first time in 2023, and that's because I have several warning indicators which are flashing up to me saying that we are likely to see a pullback as we go into the month of August. And I think yesterday's trading session, I'm a massive observer of price movement, and we had some very interesting price movement during yesterday's trading session where we have now formed this bearish engulfing candlestick, and it kind of looks like a shooting star a little bit. Very positive that we're trading up on the green at this moment in time. That's because we just had the PCE figures, which come in slightly better than expected at 4.1% versus 4.2%, which was the estimates. And of course, that is the Fed's preferred inflation measure because it strips out the oil prices. And, that come in obviously a little bit better than expected, and the markets are cheering that. But I believe that once the markets open, which is in approximately 15 minutes time, as to when I'm recording this video, I do believe that we will see this market reverse course and end in negative territory. I want to actually see the markets trade below yesterday's swing low, which sits at around 4,529. I also want to make it clear as well that I'm not looking for a 10% correction. I'm not looking for this market to fall off a cliff, but I am looking for some digestion here, perhaps some consolidation back down towards a 50-day EMA, which stands at around 4,400. So this is the type of move that I'm looking for. Even if we did see a move down towards a 50-day EMA, that only represents a 3.71% move towards the downside. And I think that's very healthy. So that's what I'm looking for here in the S&P 500 as we work our way through to the month of August. I'm looking for some consolidation and some digestion of these large gains that we've seen in the first half of 2023. And I do believe from mid-August onwards, we may see a continuation of this rally higher and eventually going into the back end of this year, especially the fourth quarter. I do expect us to go and break and achieve all new highs here for the S&P 500 as well as the Nasdaq100. And in fact, just moving over to the Nasdaq100, we currently find ourselves trading at 15,630, just like the S&P 500 yesterday. We did kind of form this slight looking shooting star pattern, which is quite bearish. And I also want to make it very clear that my DeMark indicators are also signaling a confirmed sell signal now, which is very significant as well. So, that's the same here for the Nasdaq100, and I do believe that we are going to see a move down towards a 50-day EMA. Again, just from a percentage perspective, a move down to the 50-day EMA only represents a 5% fall. So that's something that I'm looking for as we move into the month of August. And then quickly, just to finish off today's video, before we go into the weekend, here is a DowJones30 currently trading at 35,448. We're trading comfortably above the 0.786 fib area. I do believe that we are going to see some backfilling here towards the downside, though. I wouldn't be surprised if we broke below 55,200 again to go and test a 50-day EMA, which sits at around 34,500. This is a price area where I do believe the market is going to aim for in the month of August to fill some gaps, which is healthy. And I want to make it very clear, guys, I'm not looking for a 10% correction, and I'm not saying that this is it now. We have now achieved the 2023 highs. I do not believe that's the case. I do believe that going into Q4 this year, we are likely to see record highs in all three major indices, that being the Dow, the Nasdaq, and the S&P 500. But if you're, trading in significant amount of profit because you've taken advantage of this massive move high in the first half, I think if you want to try and be nimble, this is a fantastic opportunity to do so, as we are probably going to witness some softness and perhaps a 5% correction going into the month of August. Guys, if anyone on this video would like to join my free trading signal group for 1 month, it's a free 1 month trial, then scan this QR code on your screen. It will take you to my website where you can sign up for completely free of charge. You will also gain access to my daily market research that I post prior to the US markets opening. But that's it. it from me today. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend, and I look forward to seeing you all over on the Telegram group chat. And if not, well then on YouTube next week.